Hello everyone and welcome back. Today I will be discussing a potential Hell's Aquarium pack for JWE3. So let's get into the video. First up is Hybodus, a small but ancient shark with 2 dorsal fins and a mouthful of serrated teeth. Unlike the apex predators, Hybodus is perfect as a background species, adding life, realism, and tension to your lagoons. Watch it patrol around the lagoon or scatter when a bigger predator moves in. In JWE3, it could function like a cleanup crew, scavenging the leftovers from a larger predator. Next is Platecarpus, a mid-sized mosasaur and cousin of the terrifying Mosasaurus. But where brute strength defined its relatives, Platecarpus relied on agility and speed. This reptile could feature group behavior like that in Ichthyosaurus. Platecarpus could also be a more paleo-accurate interpretation of a mosasaur compared to the one we already have in-game. Then we have Xiphactinus, one of the most horrifying fish ever discovered. Imagine a tuna the size of a car, with a mouthful of spikes and an attitude to match. Xiphactinus was known to swallow prey whole, sometimes so large, it killed itself trying. In-game, it could be a mid-tier predator with a unique gulps feeding animation, fast attack lunges, and a chance of dramatic feeding behaviors. Xiphactinus is also best not to be in the same lagoons as creatures smaller than it due to how dangerous this fish is. Nyctosaurus. A pterosaur with a truly alien silhouette, its towering head crest makes it one of the most iconic flyers of the late Cretaceous. Unlike larger flyers like Quetzalcoatlus, Nyctosaurus was specialized for fishing, and thanks to a free update, it can finally skim and dive. You'll see it gliding just above the water's surface, dipping its beak in to grab fish, or even diving beak first into the lagoon before returning to the skies. Lastly, in my opinion this is the least likely to be added, but Cretoxorhina, also known as the Jinsu shark, would be neat addition to lagoons. This giant shark was one of the apex predators of the western interior seaway and only rivaled by Tylosaurus, so I wouldn't recommend putting them in the same lagoon due to the risk of fighting between the two species. I say this is less likely to be added due to Megalodon already being in the game, and I think another giant shark would just be too much, but who knows. Alongside this DLC, a free update introduces the Ammonite feeder, a new feeder that release ammonites, but these aren't just food for your lagoon animals, these are also ambient animals that add life to your lagoons, and as a bonus, ammonites light up in the dark, making them a beautiful sight to see at night. New pterosaur behaviors. Flyers like Nyctosaurus and Pteranodon can now skim and dive for fish, bringing much-needed activity to the aviary and lagoon overlap. Although this is not all good on the pterosaur's end, as there is a chance of one getting snatched from something below the surface. So, what do you think? Would you add the Hell's Aquarium pack to your park in Jurassic World Evolution 3? Let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this idea, and have a wonderful day.